Hey Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading, we're doing your personal reading. Can't wait to get into it, but before we begin, I want to thank today's sponsor, Aura, for sponsoring this video. They have been a long-time supporter of this channel. I'm happy to be working with them because I'm personally a user of the Aura app, and although it wasn't the sole reason to help me heal my morning anxiety to a great extent, it has been a great resource provider to what I needed to get there. It's no secret that I've shared with you guys that for years I have suffered from morning anxiety, and I have always had it one way or the other, but maybe I didn't recognize it. I have come a long way, and while I may experience it here and there sometimes, I'm happy to have come this far and to know that a few practices can make a huge difference. Having a calm morning sets the tone for me for the rest of the day. I've learned that I don't have to be in this state unnecessarily, and even when it matters, it is the same mindset that keeps me calm throughout. So here are the simple changes that I have personally made to get to where I am today. First of all, I make sure that I prepare anything that might cause any unnecessary stress in the morning, the evening before. That's one of the first important things that I always do in the evening for my morning. Next, I have learned that the negative emotions one wakes up with are always a false alarm. Even when there is an urgent situation, you don't have to follow these emotions because most of the time they just come up and you didn't even have the time to think about what happened. Like you get this emotion and you're like, oh, what do I need to remember? And so I practice telling myself not to believe anxious emotions that arise in the morning. Even before I had a chance to process anything, I always say no. These are false emotions. I choose to be calm, and I take a minute to get back to my calm. This practice on its own has changed like my entire mornings, my entire day. Another thing that I do is that I give myself in the morning some time to experience things calmly and to do things that I truly enjoy. A nice cup of coffee as I calmly admire the nature. It does wonders for me. A little journaling, nothing too much because I don't have that much time in the morning, but a little journaling, showering and getting ready. What else? I listen to the nice music. That's another thing that I'm going to be sharing with you today. I listen to content that sets a great mood for me, as well as empowering. I will share this list with you in a moment. But finally, some other habits that I have adopted over time and have personally observed that made a huge difference in waking up in a good mood are intermittent fasting. And I do swish coconut oil as well as with few drops of clove oil in the evening. These are by no means medical advice. Always consult an expert. This is just what genuinely worked for me. So one of the reasons I appreciate Aura so much is because it has so many benefits that you would otherwise pay for in an individual app to enjoy, such as an app for sleep, apps for healing frequencies, apps for meditation, apps for hypnosis, apps for therapy, etc. So Aura has it all in one app. In my opinion, it's a great value for your money. Everything you need for your mental health, including thousands of meditations, sleep tracks, CBT, breath work, life coaching, therapy. If you want to talk to someone, no problem. You can do one-on-one coaching if you like, and so much more. Oh, evening stories that help you fall asleep. You name it, so much more. This content is created by worldwide expert therapists and coaches. And Aura is an award-winning mindfulness app that's used by 8 million people around the world. It is an all-in-one, as I've mentioned, app for mental wellness. The more you use the app, the more it learns your preferences and gives you the experience that is tailored to you and your unique needs, of course. This is the playlist that I have curated for my morning peace over time to give me the empowerment and the pleasure that I love to enjoy in the morning. I have shared it with you guys before. I will leave a link to it below in the pinned comment. As you can see, it has a variety of things that I enjoy listening to in the morning, such as natural sounds and healing frequencies that were created to make you feel good in the morning, empowering thoughts and ideas, spiritual ideas that ground you, gets you in touch with your inner peace, CBT and coaching ideas that shift your mindset in the morning, as well as quotes that inspire you. These quotes I love in the morning. What else? Healing music with a focus on an idea so that you have time to truly think about it and let it sink in, and so much more. I hope you enjoy this list. And by the way, Aura has recently expanded its library to many new languages that you and your loved ones could enjoy. You can check all this out for free because of the kind offer that Aura is giving to you guys today. So if you were thinking about trying it out, now is the time. You can enjoy this offer to get started completely for free on the Aura website using my link in the description box as well as the pinned comment for the first 500 people to sign up, as well as a 25% off of the memberships. Don't miss your offer, and I truly hope you enjoy this app as much as I do. Thank you so much, Aura, for sponsoring today's video, and let's get straight into the piles. Okay, so let me introduce each pile to you. For pile number 1, this is your judgment card, and your crystal is the beautiful Amethyst. For pile number 2, this is your judgment card, and your crystal is the beautiful honey onyx in the shape of a skull. And for pile number 3, this is your judgment card, and your crystal is the beautiful peach moonstone in the shape of a heart. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to the messages you're meant to hear, particularly today regarding your personal message that's meant to reach you. So this reading will be very personalized, and this is why it's a good chance to pick more than one pile in case you feel drawn to them. Please note that in a moment, I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you are not interested in, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And in a moment, I will be drawing out 4 signs for each pile. Okay, so let's see what we have. These will be the signs for pile number 1. Are these 5? Yeah. These will be the signs for pile number 2. And these will be the signs for pile number 3. Right, let's see what we've got. For pile number 1, your signs are Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces, as well as Libra. For pile number 2, your signs are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, as well as Virgo. And pile number 3, your signs are Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, as well as Cancer. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile or piles using any other placement in your chart, please feel free to do that. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in the next section, Spirit will be picking your pile for you. If this is something that you're interested in, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile, welcome. This section has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And what I like to do is assign a different tarot card to each pile. And so the Magician will be presenting pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, and the Empress pile number 3. And what I like to do is shuffle your cards around until one of them grabs my attention. As you know, this usually happens by missing, passing on a card, or pulling a card. Right, what is your chosen pile for your personal reading? It is pile number 1. Okay, so my dear soul family, these were the different ways in which you can pick your pile in today's reading. I truly hope that you've enjoyed them and that it helped you find the clarity to find your pile. Once you're ready, as you know, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your personal reading. Today, I will be using these decks for your reading. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, ooh, I forgot to add your zodiac signs. Maybe it's already giving us a very strong message. Perhaps it's mimicking the energy of you forgetting about something that your reading is trying to remind you of. Who knows? We'll find out. Just an intuitive idea. It rarely happens. And so I felt like it was giving a message. Okay, so these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. All right, so very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Amethyst. And of course, your zodiac signs, which have been highlighted in this reading today, are Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Libra. Welcome to your reading. I would say, if you know your chart and you know where these placements are, perhaps this is the area which your reading will be talking about. Just an idea, because we did have an emphasis on the signs today. Okay, so let's get straight into it. We'll take a look at your oracle cards first and see what your personal message is. You've got file with mystery, strangeness, as well as transformation. Okay. How about I place it here so we have space there. You've got the card Judication. I can't tell you the amount of times, you probably know what I'm going to say if you're watching always, the amount of times we're getting adjudication lawyers. I have no idea. I changed decks, I changed tarot decks, and we're still getting that energy. So I'm trusting the process. If an energy keeps popping up, the coincidence must be there for a reason. Perhaps you yourself have been seeing this energy, so maybe in your personal reading, we'll find out what it's specifically saying to you. You've got high honor. Okay, lovely. Which is great. It's working out in your favor, it seems. Whatever this energy is that we will explore. You know, forgetting about something, seeing judication, then high honor, I'm picking up on the idea of a old karma that you forgot. Like maybe you did some great things that you forgot, and it wasn't forgotten. With the file here, I feel like with strangeness as well as what I just said, you will notice that this energy with the Philosopher's Stone, all of these aspects together, is transforming in your favor these days, and you will be surprised with high honor to be getting something that honors you, puts you in a high status, puts you in a high place. Maybe you will feel like you're really honored, even by the universe, by people, by the universe. And it is because of one good thing or maybe many good things that you've done in your past. This is what your reading is choosing so far to focus on. But let's continue. So you've got holiday. And with holiday, I feel like you're getting a break, maybe. And it doesn't have to be like an actual holiday. It could be talking about how you're going to get a break from the difficulties that you had to endure in life, maybe. Okay, we'll see what this is trying to say in a moment. You've got the card Mercury in Scorpio with the keyword extreme. Okay. Oh, sorry. There we go. Right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Didn't we shuffle? Yes, we did. And see what you have to complete the picture. Wow, lovely. Seed of Cups. This is the Page of Cups. Soft energy after a time of extreme. Oh, this kind of looks like a contract. I am feeling like you had a karmic contract to fulfill, is what I'm seeing here. Right, you've got the Page of Cups. That's probably what the holiday is, a break from everything that you have been going through. You've got the Lover's card, right? And although the Lover's card is a card of choice, I'm reading it in a different way this time. I'm feeling like sort of your energy or your contract was taking you in one direction, and now your contract is taking you in another direction. It's almost like it's making that choice for you to clear out your karma or fulfill your contract, soul contract or something. We'll find out. So you've got the Seven of Swords with links. Lovely. Seven of Swords in this context is amazing. But let's just wait and see the rest of your cards to see what your personal message is. You've got the Tower card. Okay. There's a lot of lightning all of a sudden. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I love that for you. And finally, you've got the card. Oh, you have two cards actually. The Two of Cups. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. There's another message here for some people, the Page of Cups, but we'll get to it in a moment. Ooh, and you've got the Three of Cups. 2 equals 3. Right, I'm seeing a lot of things. Let's take it bit by bit. Seven of Swords suggests that you are escaping one reality in favor of another. You can see here there is a shift in your world. You're moving right now from one reality to another. Just like a chemical reaction with the file here, it shows us also with the Tower card that you will see massive events going on around you, not to you, because if you notice this Tower card is sitting very calm. And in fact, this is also a particular advice that is coming for you. It is guiding you to remain calm. At the end of the day, as you can see, these events are not going to happen directly to you, but you will see things change in your outside environment, massive things. It's telling you to remain calm. You will notice as you're calm that it's not affecting your life or your world in any way, shape, or form. Remain calm, because this is like just the churning and the changes that happen within a file during a chemical reaction. It's the same. There are changes happening only to lead to something new, like a chemical reaction. One substance is mixed with another substance, and they bring a totally new substance, right? Perhaps this is what 2 leads to 3 means, the chemical reaction that is presented in your file card. This is saying very clearly that your world, particularly in your particular energy, if you keep seeing judication and lawyers and all of these cards these days, for you specifically, it's talking about a time, a great time, where this energy is leading you to fulfill your soul contract, where you perhaps have gone through an extreme time in different forms, I would say, with the substances here, in different ways. Some could have felt harsher than others, but at the end of the day, with extreme, always feeling like it's an extreme. Always, if like, sometimes it's extreme in relationships, sometimes it's extreme at work, sometimes it's extreme in health, sometimes it's extreme in like everything is good, but a particular energy feels extreme, right? This extremity was really there to expedite, just like a chemical reaction. When heat expedites the chemical reaction, for example, it that's the anyways, let's not get too specific. Let's continue to stick to the point. They were there to expedite. This extremism was there to expedite your fulfillment of the contract. And so it makes me feel like you're seeing these sort of cards these days. If you have been or not, it's your personal reading after all. In any case, it is communicating to you with Mercury that is a time of great change. And now your world is about to shift. Just like a chemical reaction with 2 equals 3, it's symbolizing a new birth of a new world, a totally different world. And right now, as you're watching this reading, you're going through that massive change, and it is happening through you seeing, or maybe you're about to see, or you have been witnessing, who knows where you are right now. But what I'm seeing is that you will notice that your whole world starts to shift and change in a massive way, while noticing that, hey, nothing is affecting me. Maybe so close, but it's not affecting me. I will say, with the thunder here, what could affect you is the terror when we hear lightning and sound. So you're guided to remain calm, because your cards are saying, if you notice, which is the links here, highly alert of its environment, and which is normal, everyone going through anything like that, of many things changing, anyone will be hyper alert to their environment. While you're like, hey, what's going on? What's this? Whoa, what's going on? You're guided to remain calm, because when you are calm, you will notice that none of these loud noises and massive events and change in environment is actually in any way, shape, or form harming you at all. It is just the natural movement of energy leading to your massive change. What is your massive change? It is a time of great fortune for you. It starts feeling like a break with the holiday, a break from the what you perceived as the natural pattern of life. Maybe break here is almost being satirical or cracking a joke with you, because yeah, that does happen with spirit connecting with you. It's not spirit, the universe isn't as serious as we make them to be. It's not that scary energy, you know. Anyways, I digress. There's almost this satirical energy of, you're gonna get a break, you're gonna feel like, oh my god, that feels like a break. Because it seems with extreme that the natural way you were living your life was extreme. Like the extreme has become almost normal for you. Everything is extreme to a great extent. And also, I'm feeling like this card feels like a movie to me. If I can explain to you the way I'm seeing this, feels like a movie. You go through phases, this, and then this goes down, and this comes down, and then whoosh, whoosh. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Anyways, let me tell you what I'm seeing. It feels like you go through phases where one thing is focused and extreme. That goes, something else comes, and that thing is focused and extreme, and then it goes away, which is great to see for you. That these extreme things that you've gone through weren't always there, which makes sense, because otherwise it's gonna burn, and that wasn't the whole intention. Right. So right now you're going through what will feel like a break because what otherwise used to happen was extreme. And that's what your personal reading is showing. You will start to see a different shift of energy, masculine and feminine, totally different energy. When you spend a day, or maybe let's say a season with your father, it will feel very different with the other season that you will spend with your mother. Both will have the same energy of wanting the best for you. Both will have the same energy of loving you. Both will want to make sure you're well brought up and everything, but each one is doing it with their energy, right? Same goals, different energy. And so you're still fulfilling your contract in this next phase of your life. But I feel like one was a bit harsher with extreme, giving me the masculine energy, sort of symbolism in your past, where it was most, it reminds me of Saturn, like being harsh, but at the end of the day, it was meant to help you grow. And I'm feeling more now there's growth in a different way with the feminine energy here. Just symbolism. It doesn't mean you're getting into the feminine era, but it's just saying that it's more loving, like more focused on love and nurture, being pampered. It's still gonna make sure you do what's needed to get done, right, in order for you to evolve as a soul. But I feel like you're getting a break. It's almost like you have a disciplined father, your past life, your not past life, you know what I mean, in your past. The energy almost felt like a disciplinary father who loved you, wanted the best for you, but that's his personality. He's more disciplined. Did you do your homework? No going out if you don't do your homework, and so on and so forth. And not really super expressive, but you here and there realize that he was doing the best for you. That particular type of energy with extremism. And then extremism on the feminine side would be, you're still going to do the right thing. I care about you. But you're going to get it with a lot of kisses. You're going to get it with a lot of hugs. You're still going to sit down and do your homework, but with a lot of love and care and attention, and a nice meal or a nice snack, and a lot of clapping. Good job. So, yeah, it's a new era for you. Basically, new page with the Page of Cups that you will love. The otter is known to be a very loving animal, and they, as you know, the otter, they hold each other. The partners, they hold each other as they sleep in the night, so they never drift away. It's so sweet to learn about them. So yeah, can you pick up on that energy? You are moving into a new era. There's very loving, very cuddly, if we can say. It's a world. It's that energy of what the joke that we always say, well, money doesn't, for example, I'm not saying it's a new era of money, who knows, but it's just an example. Like money is not going to buy you happiness, which is a testament that all the rich and famous people make. Almost all of them tell you, Jim Carrey was saying, I wish everyone would get that, just to know that, yeah, after the high, that feeling that you need to heal, he didn't say it for word for word, is still going to be there. So it's like you're still going to grow in this era, is what I'm trying to get to. But as we joke and say, although money can't buy happiness, it can get you a Mercedes, and you can cry in your Mercedes. So it's kind of what I'm picking up on. You're moving into a new fortunate era. It's a new world with the 2 leading to the 3. It's a new, totally new, different type of energy. You're celebrating this new world. You're enjoying it. I'm seeing a lot of water here. A lot of water in your cards. A lot of water. Either an holiday by the beach. I could have been right. Maybe you will be experiencing a wonderful time by the water. You might be very lucky. It is something that I am noticing. But yeah, You're gonna get a break. You're gonna, maybe a holiday doesn't particularly mean the water. Maybe it's saying you're gonna be traveling in different areas that you love. Maybe it's saying it's just a break in life. All this water, it's time for you to just enjoy your life, do what you want to do every day. Maybe it's all of it. Who knows? But all I can tell you, this is wonderful energy. It will feel to you just the same way we feel whenever we go on holiday. It feels like we're exploring something new. We're so excited about this new place that we're going to. You know, people on holiday, they have a vibe to them. Um, you can see their amazement. The locals would say, ah, tourists, but the state that the tourists are in is something that we should all thrive to be in all the time, actually. The wonderment, the magic, the taking it all in, looking at all the details, uh, enjoying every moment, feeling the gratitude of every moment, feeling like everything is magical. The new dish that they taste, the road that they're walking on, everything. And so the locals can joke all they want and go, ah, the tourists, they are in a wonderful state. And you, it seems, with travel agent, it seems like your world is taking you on an amazing adventure. It's that loving energy we were talking about, pampering you, showering you with love. You're enjoying your world, and you're still going to, of course, evolve during that time, but in a much kinder way and with extreme. Just as you had that harsh times in your life, now you're going to have the extreme in being super um, pampered, and such is the balance of energy playing out in your world. So yeah, your personal reading is basically saying two important things. It is a time of great change for you. It's a time of great fortune. Don't be hyper focused on the environment around you, because that sort of energy may not be the same for everyone. And just because it's not playing this in the same way for everyone, it means that this is your fate too. At this time, as I can see, particularly with judication, it seems like it's a time of repayment of karma. And so everyone is genuinely going to start experiencing their world based on their karma. Perhaps you have done things that you've forgotten about, and if you want to know in which areas, maybe you want to check these zodiac signs and where their placements are. And all of them are there, check these particular placements where they are for you, and how things are. And like, for example, let's say this is your rising, this is your sun, this is your moon, I don't know, this is your Venus. And in that case, this is saying that who you are as a person is evolving with your rising. You're now becoming more and more your higher self. You're standing in your light. It's talking about how with the moon here, you are going to feel emotionally better if it's a sign in your moon. If it's a sign in your Venus, then you're going to experience romance, love, also abundance, great opportunities at work. Which makes me think about something I forgot. You've got a lot of love cards here. One of these placements for some of you could be in your Venus. So whether it is or not, I'm just saying, and we'll get to the love part here. Whether it is or not, it seems that there is love happening in your life, whether it's love of friendships, romantic love, which is for most of you, leading to a third party, maybe a new child, who knows. But back to my point that I was making here, don't stare and look at how and go, oh my God, this looks chaotic. Look at what happened to my neighbor. Look at what's happening to these people. Look at what's happening to this or that. It's none of your business. Really, it's going to be a personal experience, this massive change in energy right now. Each one will genuinely be, I don't want to say assessed, but will experience life in this time or in the next phase of everyone's life based on the karma. It could seem harsh, but at the end of the day, it is there to transform everyone. It is there to help others release their karma, just as it has for you, my dear pile number one, in the past. And so your reading is saying, stop staring at everyone and everything, and making yourself unnecessarily afraid, because for you, welcome, my dear pile number one, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be very fortunate and amazing. You're getting into a time of holiday. Why are you getting into your holiday with stress, right? It's time to wind down. It's time to enjoy the ride. Imagine that you are in the airplane and the hassle of the airports and all of these things, which is the least, to a great extent, fun part about the holiday, the stressful part. And so what you're observing now is like, oh no, gotta catch the plane. Oh, what happened to this? What's up with that? Oh, the flight's been delayed. Whatever goes on. So you want to take it calmly. Remind yourself, I'm in a holiday now. I'm in a holiday now. I'm starting the best time of my life. There's no need for me to react and be hyper focused on everything that's going on. To each their own now. To each their own. No matter how close people are to you, which may not be something you want to hear, maybe you are destined together, who knows? I don't think you're going to get into a new world being worried about the people that you love. It's not going to be a holiday, is it? So all I'm trying to say is don't be hyper focused. If you notice something in the people around you that's not perfect, it doesn't mean that something bad is necessarily going to happen to you. Maybe you're going to be very fortunate to help the people around you to easily overcome their difficulties. But at the end of the day, outside of the small circle, you want to not focus especially on the bigger circle as well, like all of these major events happening around you, especially in your environment. You want to stay calm because it has nothing to do with you. New rules, new laws, new legislations, new decisions, new changes in the economy, new change. Who knows what the environment is signifying here for you, but it's saying remain calm. You're in your great time. Okay, so going back to the thing I've noticed here as I was talking, we put a pin on it here. There's love, for sure. I mean, that can't be a coincidence. The lovers, the two of cups, the page of cups, the three of cups. No, 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 no. There's love here. There is love here. Maybe you are not interested in love, and perhaps it was because it was extreme. Do you see? In the past, we do have an element of that. We can't miss the synchronicity here. Maybe you've gone through a divorce in this pile. It is a personal reading. Or maybe you've gone through a harsh breakup in the past. Maybe you've had someone deal with you in an extreme way in the past. For some of you, this could have led to you not being interested in love at all. For some of you, you're still open to love, but you don't want it this way, in this extreme way. In whatever it is, I see high honor here. Again, I see that you will be meeting someone who is going to treat you as a very important person in their life with high honor, someone they honor, right? That seems to be in your cards. It is your personal reading. I won't be telling you that this is a general reading. There's some aspect about love here. So, what's going on with love here? I see that you will be meeting someone, or if you're in a relationship, you'll either be leaving that extreme person and meeting a new one, or if this is you've had difficulties together in the past, perhaps now is the time where you come together and you grow together and you love each other. It is an era of love at the end of the day. And with the era of love, that also translates in your romantic life. That's why there's a hyper focus here as well on love. So this is a new era where you're leaning more into love, or at least experiencing divine sort of love, where it's a give and take. You see, I give you, you give me. It's full of give and take in this era of your life. If you already are married and you have children, then this is showing that you are going to be very happy together in this next phase of your life. You're going to feel very fortunate that you are a family. If you are not in a relationship, this definitely signifies a new page of someone who you might even be traveling the world with or having a wonderful time with. Both of you are going to feel like not just falling in love, but you have the time to fall in love. You have the time to be romantic. You have the time, the accessibility, the resources to live it all. So I'm seeing a new page here of someone who honors you. Someone who is innocent with the Page of Cups is coming from a good place, genuinely loves you. Someone who chooses you and you choose them. I feel like that's another major thing that you're going to feel very fortunate about. Two of Cups is the actual lover's card in tarot, and I feel like both of you are feeding into each other's emotions. It's like you're a good match. You know how they say you have the right love language. You either have the same love language or you understand how to provide each other with your love language, or maybe it's the same. Who knows? At the end of the day, both of you are very happy and emotionally fulfilled when it comes to love. It's leading to Three of Cups. If, like I said, this is new love for you, this is definitely signifying that it's leading to a little family. Or if you don't want children, with the Three of Cups, it's leading to a happy community. Perhaps it's talking about how you will have a little community together that you love, or maybe even both ideas, the family and the community, where your friends and their friends, you all become wonderful friends. You all become one community. Your family, their family, all becomes a wonderful community that you love and enjoy, that you all love and enjoy. It's the community aspect here, whether this is family or friends and family and bigger family, is going to feel like an inundation of blessing come pouring into your life. It's going to be something that you will be very fortunate to have from your point of view and theirs, of course, and everybody. So yeah, don't hyper focus on the major changes, my dear pile number one. It's not your story. Your story is playing out very different. I'm so happy for you. I love this message for you. May you always be blessed. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, my dear pile number one, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number one, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your personal reading. These are the decks that I'll be using today. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find there's a split here. By the time I get it, no, the split didn't go, which makes me feel like this card should come out. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of the decks that I use, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. All right, very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful honey onyx in the shape of a skull. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, as well as Virgo. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so we'll start out by taking a look at your oracle cards, and then we'll expand your reading using your tarot cards to see the full picture of what you are getting in your personal reading. Oh, thanks. We've got the Five of Wands right off the bat. Right, very significant. All right. Looks like your reading is going to be talking about a struggle that you are currently going through. So you've got broom right away. Okay, so you've got new starts, cleansing, and resources. I'm picking up on the idea that that there's something about a struggle that you are going through at the moment, and it's taking your maximum effort, and you are getting an understanding that this struggle and fight that you are going through at the moment, it's going to end. It's going to clear out very soon, maybe right away. Let me pick up that card. Got it. Okay, so you've got car accident. Okay. Looks like this situation that you are in is a scary experience. For some of you, it could feel shattering, or maybe you are afraid of an accident that could happen. You're afraid that you're fighting so hard because you're afraid of something devastating that could happen. And so, rush hour, you're like really rushing, trying to make sure, because it's a slippery road, you're trying to make sure that this accident or this situation does not happen. And so you're putting all of your might, fighting hard so that that doesn't happen. And so here it looks like there is a new start. This whole situation is going to be cleared out. Whether this is something that you've actually went through that I'm not picking, like I'm not sure exactly, whether you are afraid to get into something or something that you've actually gone through. In any case, it looks with the broom that this is all clearing out. You've got a Venus in Leo with a fair. Interesting details, right? We can place it here. I'm just seeing a clear space that I can't even use in your reading happening. So I feel like this is part of the message. Things are clearing and there's going to be a clear new space for something. We'll see. You've got Moon and Gemini with adaptability, right? Now, there's something else I'm seeing. That which was betraying you in this situation, this could be a person, it could be a regulation, a law, a rule, a situation that is not fair with a fair, not right here. So you're struggling because there is some aspect, whether you're aware of that or not, that's unfair. You shouldn't be struggling like that, is what I'm picking up with the affair. You shouldn't be, because your rights show otherwise. And it does look here to me like maybe this unfairness has won over you, or was trying at least to win over you, or put you in this struggling mode for a while. Now I see with the Moon in Gemini adaptability in this particular card, so to speak, that you are not only going to overcome this unfairness, this situation, but you will have many things that you can do that you couldn't do before. Like if you had your hands tied before, not only do you have your hands released, you also have a new pair of hands. What I'm trying to say is, if you were limited in what you could do before, now not only are you not limited anymore, but you also have many things that you are allowed to do, or you're capable of doing, or enjoying even. So yeah, it's going to be all in your hands now, the reading is saying, depending on how this is speaking specifically to you, since this is a personal reading. Yeah, it's going to be all in your hands. You're going to have the power to do what it is that you want, which is your right from the beginning. And you think that you had a set of rights, you have more than that, and you will be exercising all these rights and enjoying them very soon. This struggle is over, what this reading is saying, and it's clearing out all the sort of dangerous possibilities that it could have led to, especially right now with the rush hour and slippery road. It seems to me like you are expecting it to go even worse. You're expecting it to be a slippery road, and you're rushing and you're trying even more to save the best that you could. We're seeing a clear new beginning. This is all going to be clearly out. Like I tried to manipulate the cards and I was like, no, that's going to take space from this. It's like things are just going to naturally go back in its place. that it's almost like this is energetic. And so no matter how many times people try to manipulate the situation so that you don't get your rights, or maybe the situation has been designed to not give you your rights, or maybe your whatever it is, it shows that this is energy. And so things will align to clear up in your life at the moment. It's just like magnets. No matter what you do, the magnets are going to attract the iron and the metal, most of them, most of the metals into, yeah, it's gonna pull it, and it's gonna clear things out. That's just the nature of magnets. And so similarly in your situation, iron, cobalt, and I'm digressing, and I digress into like things that aren't important here. So all I'm trying to say is that things are going to naturally clear out. You can have thoughts in your mind like, how is this possible? But this person is doing that, but that thing can't work like that, but that's just the natural result. What you think is the result of something. Your personal reading is saying, no, 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 no. Energetically, no matter what reasons you have and what things you are concerned about and what things may look like, energetically, it's inevitable. That is what is going to happen. Things are going to clear out. And maybe the skull here is signifying the fact that it's pulling an element from the death card. A massive transformation is going to happen that you are not expecting, perhaps, or maybe you are. Yeah, a massive transformation is going to happen, leading for many things to end, that you, whether you're expecting it or not. That slippery slope that you're thinking about is part of the old energy, and it's just going to clear. Just like, Moses' stick, there's the sea, Moses throws the stick, and the path is clear. There's magic here for sure. You're going to witness and feel like it's magical, but really behind the scenes, or the real dynamics to all of this is energy. And this is what energy is going to do, is going to clear out the way for you. So you also have the card courtship. Interesting. Okay. And you've got the card message of concern. Right. So let's see what this is saying. Let's pull out your tarot card so we have a complete picture and I'm able to depict what this is saying. Maybe you're getting more than one message. Who knows? Maybe it's part of a bigger message. Right. So let's continue your personal message. You've got the Four of Swords. Do you have someone that has passed away? Rest in peace, Four of Swords, rest in peace. Someone who has passed away from the other side. They're trying to warn you about something. Let's see. They're like, be careful with that, my dear pile number 2. What are they telling you to be careful with? Let's see. You've got the Eight of Swords, the World card. Something about freedom with the World card, with the Eight of Swords and World card. They want you to be free of something that you're not seeing with the Eight of Swords. The High Priestess, definitely you're not seeing. I was right about that with the High Priestess. Something you're not picking up on, something that they can see clearly, but maybe you, let's say, physically can't see yet. Hermit. Right? Something maybe internal they want you to be careful about, because I'm getting a lot of internal cards. Hermit going introspect, High Priestess introspect. They want you to be careful about something internal. They want you to be aware of it. What do they want you to be aware of? Six of Cups, something from childhood. I'll figure it out in a moment. I'll figure it out. What do they want? They want you to be pay more attention, maybe some of you, to your inner child. Maybe I'll pick it up. They want you to see what? They want you, maybe inner child, maybe this is a parent for some of you, or a grandparent. Something about take care of yourself, dear child. Yeah, because there are family pictures. You mean the world to us. We want you to be careful. Look inside. For some of you, this could be signifying maybe you had something in childhood. That's what they're referring to. Very specific, but wait, I'll find out. If I look at these pictures, old man, but the Six of Cups is that of children, perhaps they are talking about something that's aging you. It could be your, maybe the situation that you are in at the moment has taken a toll on you, and they want you to take good care of your health. And if you don't have a loved one on the other side, your spirit guides are ones on the other side, the side that really love you, that want, that are like looking out for you always. So depending on how exactly it resonates with you, I'm seeing something about you really want to go take care of yourself these days. Something could be aging you. It could be the stress with the Five of Wands. It could be maybe they want you to clear out this energy because they want you again to avoid something that may down the line not go right. Again, it's the same energy. And so there, you know how things that happen in your world, they affect you in other areas of your world. Like they affect your physical body, they affect your mental body, your spiritual body, and so on. And so there's another layer that you can't see to what you have gone through. They are telling you that they're concerned because you may not be doing your best to take care of yourself. They are showing that maybe you look great now with the Six of Cups, or maybe things look okay now, and they are, but they can see beyond the veil with the High Priestess. And they want you to know that that in that same energy, you don't want to betray yourself. And they want you to look out for yourself. And whether this is like maybe there is something unhealthy that you could be indulging in, that they want you to reconsider here. It could be what you're eating, it could be what you're consuming, it could be how you're talking to yourself, even it could be making sure you take a rest after that, after the struggles. They want you to be free. This means that you're under the grasp of something energetically now that could translate from behind the veils, that could translate internally with the Hermit into something that may affect you, and that's unnecessary. Has it happened yet? It hasn't. But they can see something energetic that you can't see yet, and they want you to take care of it. Something about the hair also, because not only is there's like the beard here, and not only are we seeing beautiful hair here, but we're also seeing beautiful braids here instead of the wreath that we usually see. So there's something also about it could affect your hair, and it could affect something internally, but particularly your beautiful hair, or could affect your hair. That's another thing I'm picking up. Right. So let's look at the important part. There's energy that's surrounding you right now, although you're looking great, or you're in a great, you're like, hey, but looks, everything's great or something, that is there energetically, and it's in your mind, with the Eight of Swords. If you think about things differently, if you strategize things differently, if you plan things differently, you can release yourself from this grasp. So what do they want you to do exactly, my dear pile number 2? They want you to listen to them carefully now. Do you see? They're sending you a spiritual message, and they want you to listen closely to them. What do they want you to do exactly? Also, this moved. Oh, okay. So these two were at the end. Let's keep them here. These were the ones I felt. So, what are they telling you to do exactly? Seven of Wands. Right. Death card. Right. They want you to change many things, transform many things. Overnight. Moon card. Because it's affecting what you're not seeing. Again, we get the idea that it's affecting what you're not seeing. Ace of Pentacles, it shows that you can totally reverse this. In fact, not just reverse this because it didn't happen yet, but with the Ace of Pentacles, like almost like a new reality, right? Choosing a new reality for yourself. So, what are they saying to do? They are talking about how you are succumbing with the Seven of Wands, currently succumbing to different things that are affecting your health, and for some of you, even your hair. It's almost like you know what these things that you are indulging in. With the swords, you're thinking about these things. You're choosing, you're doing these things. You're aware. These things. Oh, I got it. Because of how the cards are speaking to one another. Do you see? There's a circle around this person with swords, and then there's almost like a circle with the wands. It's like there are things that you feel are have a how can I say this? You feel like you are it has control over you rather than you having control over it. Again, the same idea, like you're maybe know that you shouldn't do something that you find yourself doing anyway. You know that you should exercise, you find yourself like, oh, I can't exercise. And you know you should for one reason or the other. Maybe you feel like it's going to improve your health. Maybe you know you shouldn't be eating the junk food, but you find yourself it having control over you rather than you realizing that you have control over it. Do you see? So it's asking your loved one is asking you to make a transformation right now. It's your choice, but you must be aware of it. They're showing you something with the moon card that you must be aware of. Don't act like you don't have control. You absolutely do, because the Seven of Wands always shows us a figure on a higher plateau than all of the other challenges. You see, they're standing on a higher plateau, and the symbolism here is meant to show us that you have an upper hand in this situation, that you are at an advantage. And so they're telling you, beat these. Don't let things like that take away your youth, take away your vibrancy, take away your happiness, take away your hair. Very, very specific and personal reading. Yeah, don't let choices like that make you weaker, more tired. You see, stand up for these things. You have the power. Why are you letting it go? So they're saying with the death card, make these challenges overnight. Like sit with yourself, decide that, okay, these are the things standing in my way. Tomorrow, no more. Or maybe even now. This is not going to happen anymore. There's like, that's the message they're showing you to do overnight, at night, with the moon card even. Make a decision at night. Take a grasp over your emotions. Don't let your emotions control you. You take control. You have the control. If you do that, with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a new beginning. It's almost like timelines going like this, and you're going to choose your destiny depending on the decisions that you make now. So pick the best one, they're saying. What is this timeline? Healing. Wow. Temperance and Ace of Cups. This timeline takes you on a path of you being healthy, healed, vibrant, emotionally, physically, everything. The hair. Do you notice the hair now? The hair on the braids. Now the hair is long and nice. So there's something about your hair. I don't know why you're getting that, but it's there. There's something about you healing. You start a new beginning that is healthy for you, full of opportunities and health. You're physically vibrant, your hair is good, your physical body is good, and you love it. Yeah. So they're basically saying, yeah, we need to alert you with that. While it may not be doing anything just yet, don't do that to yourself. Don't make that choice for yourself. And it's almost like this is the energy. Maybe they're showing you that you succumb to these I don't know, challenges or things that have control over you, perhaps because you are so tired of these challenges. Four of Swords, this is your way of resting. Very interesting. They're saying don't make this your way of resting. First of all, you're lucky because congratulations, all of this is going to move to the past. But hey. Yeah, and so this was your resting, the way you rest. You won't need that anymore because things are genuinely changing, but you have to be careful about your health. How are they guiding you then in that case? First of all, they're like, we can see, choose that other timeline, right? Choose that other destiny. And how are they guiding you to do it? Yeah, they did actually talk about this. They said change that overnight, like make decisions. You're not powerless. You have all that power. Make an overnight decision, take all of that out, which is keeping you stuck at the moment. It's a choice. How interesting. The Lover's card. It's a choice. Choose the future that you love. Choose it for yourself. You get to choose. Don't tie yourself to a destiny that you don't love. Tie yourself and commit yourself to a destiny that you love. Finally, in your personal reading, I want to explore how, which is probably what you're thinking, how is a situation where you're struggling in this way, that's not fair to a great degree, going to be cleared out for you? That is the last question I want to explore in your personal reading and see what they will tell you about that, because they're very confident here. It was the first strong message. Yeah, things are about to change massively. All of this is going to clear out and it's a new beginning. Cleansing, it says. So how is this going to be cleared out for pile number 2, please? Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning, a new timeline. We did notice that this is talking about a new timeline. Wow. 2 of Cups. 9 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. And page, whoa, 2 pages. Wow. Okay, well, oh, do we have a split here? We do. Okay, so first and foremost, before we take a look at how it's clearing out, there's a strong message here that this car accident or the thing you are afraid of is an illusion. It's become such a big monster in your mind, making you fear something so much that otherwise wasn't going to happen. Hear that message of the slippery road, the rush hour, you're rushing, and hey, continue to protect yourself. But they want to show you that what you were afraid of was exaggerated. Although it's clearing out and it is unfair, that's all your rights. These are all your rights, but it's not as big as you believe it to be in your mind. So that's the first thing they want to shed light on. Now, there are 2 new beginning, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. And that's your new beginning. Your new beginning is consisting of 2 new beginnings. Page of Cups could be signifying love. So maybe there's another thing here. They want to show you a message of concern and they want to let you know that there is love on the table here. There's new love for a lot of you. This is your personal reading. So if you're concerned about a relationship that you're in, whether you're going to be reconciling with this person or leaving them together and be with the right person, that's there. If you're not interested in relationships, what can I tell you about that? They want to let you know that there is something. I mean, there's something here. There's something here, guys. I'm not sure if you're not interested in relationships, how this is going to play out. I guess you're just going to have to wait and see what they were trying to tell you. But there's love here, for sure. Two of Cups is the card of lovers in tarot. It's the card of love in tarot, Page of Cups. So one of your new beginnings seems to be pertaining to love. That's there. There's another beginning with the Page of Pentacles, more about a great opportunity that you will love. Because Two of Cups again, you're really going to love this. A new opportunity arising that you will love. Perhaps, since we're answering the question of how this is clearing out, a new opportunity that allows you to put all of this to the back, like take it out of your life. So for example, if you're struggling in your work, then you're going to get a lucrative new opportunity and you don't have to prove yourself anymore. You don't have to show that this unfairness happened. You don't have to have that fight with the management or whatever it is. You get to go, here's my resignation letter, I'm leaving, goodbye. With all of your drama, good luck. So something like that. There's an opportunity specifically taking you out of this struggle. A new opportunity is arising. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles have that aspect in common. So maybe these cards are here to answer this question. What is this opportunity? Whatever it is that how much you're allowed to know. Wow, Six of Wands. It's going to be one of massive success. It's one, again, that you will love. We did talk about how they are showing you that you will love this opportunity so much. It's going to be committed to you. It's a sort of success that's going to be victory, success, depending on what this is for you. What this is for you. But it's victory and success that is committing to you. It's not fleeting. Eight of Wands, they want to let you know that this is about to happen rather quickly. Like, fasten your seatbelts because things are about to change very fast in your life. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of communication back and forth. Justice. A lot of things, legal things are going to happen. Everybody's getting the justice these days. Crazy. So if you're seeing a lot of justice card these days, a lot of justice, adjudication, lawyers, and all of that, which we have been seeing, to you in your specific energy, it is translating to a new contract that you're going to be signing, something new that you're going to own, legally own. Yeah, I would say if you get a lot of these justice cards these days and lawyers, it is for you particularly talking about a lucrative contract that you will be signing that is going to lead to massive, massive, massive success. It is so massive that all of this is you're gonna look back and feel like, wow, that was funny. Oh my God, so worried about something and my world is taking me to something entirely different and big. It's going to feel like, oh, that was cute. It's like someone who signs a contract, as in starts their own company, for example, and they had all these issues and troubles and they used to cry and it was unfair and they used to struggle with the company that they're in, only for this little business to go massive and to create massive wealth they become multi-millionaires, and then they look back and smile at how they were so mad about the $100 raise that they didn't get, and how they were making, like, fighting. Not that it wasn't important, of course it was back then, but the smile here is signifying how things are so good, and how they one day felt like if they didn't get this $100, how can they survive, when now they have millions. And it's almost like a look back and a pat, like a don't worry, past self, it's gonna be great. Don't worry about it. This whole $100 situation is not going to matter anymore. The $100 raiser, I'm just being like extreme here, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to show you the different energies, where how you're gonna sign a contract, or you're gonna go through some legal papers that really are gonna cause you to go through massive, unprecedented sort of success. And you're going to look back and go, gosh, I was so worried. I was struggling, and I was trying to like get something, when really my fate has something much larger and wider and bigger. And that's what they want to show you in your personal reading. There's a massive emphasis on taking care of yourself, because you want to enjoy that success with good health. Yeah. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Oh, I just noticed something. If you're going through something unfair, and this is a legal fight for some of you, how did I miss this? They're saying you're going to win this legal fight. Yep. Sorry that I missed that until the very end, but that could have been your energy, and that could be a confirmation in case you knew it all along, because I know in this channel you guys are co-readers and you're awesome at doing that. Love reading your perspective always. I wish you the best of luck, and if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your personal reading. These are the decks that we will be using today. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. So today, the energies present are going to be very specific, which I have found them to be so in the first 2 readings. I make sure that I don't tell you this is a general reading. I understand that it is meant to reach you exactly as it should be, since this is the intention of it being a personal reading. Okay, so let's see what your reading is. And very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful peach moonstone in the shape of a heart. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, and Leo. Welcome to reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Right, let's get straight into it. You've got the card Doll, childhood, play, as well as naivety. Okay. You also have the card Mercury in Aquarius with originality. Okay. You've got the card Cell Phone. Okay. And you've got Courthouse. The 3 piles had Judication, Courthouse. It's crazy. And like I keep saying, I keep changing the decks, and this energy keeps coming up, and I'll tell you, this is in your personal reading, you'll get to understand for you whenever you see courthouse, judication, lawyers, all of that, what is specifically saying to you. Because it seems like at this point, everybody is going through this type of energy, whether it means karma, whether it means actual legalities of things, contracts. Each one is going to go through it in a different way. That's the energy these days, it seems. And so let's see what it means for you, because it is part of your reading. But let's continue the rest, like the full picture. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. What a marvelous card to get. It's a card of wish fulfillment. It's specifically materialistic wish fulfillment. You've got the Two of Swords. Something is destined here, it seems. But something is destined. How it works out with the Two of Swords depends on the decision that you will make, although you can't entirely see everything. So you've got the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, this pile. Okay, lovely. I love this for you. You've got the Seven of Cups. It's a low-hanging fruit. Maybe a choice. Take the easiest choice or something. Let's see. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. And finally, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Again, a choice. Which choice are you going to be making? Something could blow up or something. And blow up here could be something great. If this is like business, for example, blow up means a great thing, right? It depends. Or are you going to take the safest option, the one in your hand? Very interesting. Right. It is saying take the low-hanging fruit. Maybe that's low-hanging. I don't know. Let me just check the cards. Oh, okay. There's a highlight on the Ten of Pentacles. I won't lie to you. The cell phone, the originality, and the doll definitely remind me of the viral doll that's going around these days in our phones, the Labubu dolls. And it's not that the doll itself is the reason that it went viral. It is the marketing with the cell phone, along with the original way of receiving it. Like everyone just opens up and the adrenaline rush, and you don't know which one you're gonna get next, right? So I'm not saying your reading is about labubus. I'm just saying I'm picking up an energy from these cards, showing something here. There is something about, just in the same way as we're observing the labubus, in your reading also, there's something about thinking outside of the box and maybe marketing something, making it very special in your reading. I mean, you've got a lot of pentacles here, low-hanging fruit, something blows up, just like the labubu. I'm just going to trust the process. And I'm going to tell you what it is that I am seeing. I'm seeing something about you are destined to make a choice. If you do make that choice, you will see that you will get massive Ten of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, massive wealth and financial fulfillment, massive success, massive fulfillment, financial fulfillment, if you market something in a unique way and think about how to present something in a different way than what's usually being presented. And somehow it's easy for you with the Seven of Cups to do that. If you choose to do that, it's a choice. It's hanging as a choice right now, but it's destined. If you do make that choice, something is going to blow up here in this pile. And they're telling you, look, we're leaving it hanging so low for you. Pick it up if you want to. If you do choose to pick it up, you are going to make massive wealth. And so when you're seeing all these legal cards these days, if you've been seeing it with me, I mean, if you're watching this channel, you probably are. But if you keep seeing in any other channel, if you're pulling out cards like that, or if you haven't at all, it's your personal reading. It is saying that you're gonna be looking at a lot of legalities next, signing contracts, hiring lawyers, but all for the positive, as you can see, not for the negative. You're going to be owning something, shares, could be talking about owning huge shares or something. Yeah, something like that's happening next for you. But if you make that choice, you're like, what choice should I make? Well, soon you're gonna see an opportunity that is so easy to grab. It was designed by the universe this way for you to pick up if you choose to. It's almost like a service or a product that's meant to be there. I'm not saying the Labubu is, you know what I mean, right? I'm saying that with the ghost here, it doesn't matter who decides to pick up that energy. That spiritual energy is there for the ones who will choose to pick it up. You will see it first, right? If you see it, this opportunity, and you decide to act on it, thus you're giving it holding the space for this idea to transmute through you and create that success for you. Your reading is saying, we believe that you are the best vessel for this idea or for this opportunity. And it's showing it's not necessarily a new thing. It is, however, going to be a fresh idea because of the way you present it and because of how you're going to market it. Very specific reading. Wow. It did not disappoint when the personal reading was like, oh, this is super personal to you. Okay. So now that we understand that you're going to notice a low-hanging fruit, I believe with the Two of Pentacles, maybe don't be stuck in decision paralysis. Always make sure you strategize, especially in the areas that you don't know. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of things blowing up and becoming big, because you deserve it. And so they're showing you, don't settle. You've got something good here. Don't settle, because things can blow up for you. And whether this is in your work or a business, or you'll see where you're going to notice this, because it's presented specifically to you. And they are saying here, the best way to handle something that might be of that explosive nature is to go slow with the Knight of Pentacles. Just like the merry-go-round, it's eventually going to take its due course. With this particular opportunity that we see you being designed for you to pick up, it has its own course. And so you don't need to worry much about whether it's going to work or not, because if you are careful, you will plan things well, you will take the right actions, you will make the right decisions. Take that energy slow. If you take it slow, you'll be able to pick up on more messages that the universe will be sending to you, so that you can go ahead and do it in the proper way. So take it easy, take it slow. If you do, it will take its proper course. Whenever you don't know or can't see ahead, make sure you think well and move strategically, because you don't have to know everything. You just need to make sure you are moving strategically. Sometimes the strategic action when you don't know is to consult an expert. Sometimes it's to read what the experts are saying. Sometimes it's noticing that you don't have to go through what you don't know. Maybe you can bypass this area altogether. It's like, oh, with this product or with the service, I don't know much about this. Why don't I do the service without this part at all? So move strategically is your guidance. Move slowly and strategically to allow this energy to manifest through you. Let's continue. You've got, whoa, 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 whoa. There's something businessy going on here in this pile. One day with the courthouse, this is going to be such a big thing. You will have shareholders. There will be shareholders. There will be many investors investing or taking a risk into this, into you or into this idea. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, if this specific energy is not exactly resonating with you, although it could be talking about something in the future you have no idea, I would invite you to check another pile because this is so specific. Otherwise, I would also invite you to be patient because you never know. It might be like totally crazy, but you never know how your life can change. So I'm seeing a lot of shareholders. I'm seeing a lot of people investing and taking a chance on you because they feel like they're going to win with you. I'm seeing skyscrapers, scrapers. I am seeing massive business here with the King of Pentacles. Massive. That's why you're getting massive wealth here. That's why I've got the courthouse. If you're getting a lot of these cards, it's showing you that you will soon notice that you'll be dealing a lot with legalities because of the massive wealth you're gonna have, the shares, the contracts. Oof, a big on the positive side. Page of Pentacles. Here's the thing about you. You will be channeling a brilliant idea. Again, like I said, see the doll, the figure here. It's not about the idea itself. It's how you're presenting it. As you work slowly through this, you'll be able to carve something unique and beautiful out of the ordinary. This is why it requires you to be patient. Don't rush. Each day you'll be working a little bit on it, and it's going to appear, it's going to take its form day by day, is in exactly the form that was you were meant to receive. So although you don't know how grand this is going to be, how it's going to end up, you're guided to trust the process every day. Page of Pentacles are learners, they're adepts. So you are shown here, although you can't see ahead, you don't know, you don't have much experience, you are guided to learn. If you take it slow, you'll be able to ask questions, understand about the things that you don't know anything about. Day by day, you will garner experience, gain the information that you need to make things look professional. You've got the Page of Swords. There's almost something about, with the shadow here, protect your idea. It's a new one. You'll get a lot of people who might want to steal it or trap you. Any of these, steal you or trap you. You can mitigate these dangerous situations by being intelligent with the Page of Swords. Again, curiosity and learning with the Page of Swords. You want to protect yourself legally. There you go, the legalities again. Good contracts. You'll find yourself dealing with a lot of legalities these days or in the coming period of your life. You want to consult the lawyers, the experts, how to protect yourself, a contract that can protect you. Oh yeah, what is it called? Maybe you're going to create a new idea, original, right? Which right away makes me think that you want to register the name, register the idea. I can't remember what it's called, but you know what I mean. Yeah, a lot of legalities here. Protect this idea because it's vulnerable with the pages in its initial process to be stolen. Okay. Oh my God. Look at the star card. You will have so many people spying on you. It is crazy. The satellites here. This is going to be so brilliant. You will have people taking massive measures to look at what you're doing. But by the time they find the perfect tools to spy on you, you would have surpassed all of this with the star card. You would have achieved your dream. You will become a star. You will become, just like if you think about the labubus, same energies. The labubus, there are the lafufus, as the internet is teaching us. So yeah, I'm sure these lafufu people, industries, are spying on the labubus, and they're trying to um, imitate them as close as possible, right? What did they do with the marketing? What did they do with the production, and so on? So here, this is going to be so brilliant. You will constantly have people spying on you, trying to get a piece of what you have. And your reading is specifically saying, as you're learning and vulnerable, the pages specifically in the beginning, and when you've made it from the beginning to all the way through and through, you want to make sure your legal game is on, that you've registered everything, that you're working with lawyers that know how to protect you. Because obviously, with everything here is showing up in your cards, it shows that so many people want to be part of what you're creating or doing here. Everyone wants a share. Uh, everyone wants this financial fulfillment. Like you're going to be worth a lot with the Ten of Pentacles, and you're going to be living a luxurious life, financially fulfilling life with the Nine of Pentacles, and everybody wants a piece of that. This is not here to scare you. This is here to let you know that you want to be careful. And if you are being guided to be careful, it means that you can protect yourself very well. Cell phone, maybe it's going to go viral, but at the very least, with the cell phone, you're going to have a lot of people talking about this, a lot of people connecting. Maybe it's going to be maybe people need their phones to use this service or product, or cell phone could be customers calling you. Like it could be a lot of people calling you. Hello, I'm so interested. Maybe a lot of people talking about it. Maybe people watching it on their phones, like, whoa, look at that. Something like that. Okay, you've got the Hanged Man. And this is a very interesting hangman. Usually we see hangman suspended from above. Here, it seems like the movement is up, but it's something is holding them from going up very quickly, because that's the natural course. And so here we see with the star card, your only direction with this idea that you'll pick up is up. It's the only direction. And so because in its nature is to move quickly a lot, you want to put effort in the beginning, not to make it move as fast. In fact, your advice here with the Knight of Pentacles is to move slow, because it's not about speed, which is its course anyway, right? It's going to take its course anyway. If you move too quickly, it's like it's going to explode here. You might not be able to handle it, right? It might not go in the right way. This reminds me of the story of another viral thing, the Dubai chocolate. I heard the creator or the owner of this business speak in a podcast, and she was talking about how it just blew up overnight. Like she was selling a one piece of chocolate or two, or maximum 3 per week, and that's like during the good times. And one overnight, and again, it's the same thing with cell phone, because of how it went viral, she landed from the airplane or something, only to find orders going so fast that her iPad froze. And it was such a stressful time for her, although she was explaining how much it was such a blessing, but at the same time it was so stressful. She was so scared because she didn't know how to fulfill this amount. She used high quality ingredients. It was like a family business, and she didn't know how to fulfill all of these orders, and she had to cancel a lot of them. And that was another issue because of the publicity about how she was canceling the orders, as much as I understood or remember from this interview. So that's just an example to show you what the Hanged Man is trying to say here. although you'll find you're naturally just rising very quickly, you want to take measures to take it easy and not get so hyped up about all of this massive success, because it's not about going up the wrong way, it's about going up and creating that success. And so your guidance here, you don't want to go up only to find yourself in a desert, right? You want to go up to something amazing. And so resist the temptation and fulfilling the natural or the initial reaction of you moving quickly. That's what your card's saying, because with the Hanged Man, you want to go internally. You've understood that you're about to make massive success, and so you want to take the time to do things properly, whether these are the legalities of things before you go, whether it's a service or a product, and you want to make sure that it is presented well so that it doesn't come back and haunt you in terms of bad publicity because it wasn't fulfilled in the right way, and so on and so forth. So resist the temptation to go quickly, although everything is going to be going quickly at a rocket rate, to make sure that everything is tied well, that you cross your T's, dot your I's, and cross your T's before you move up. So once things start to launch very quickly, you want to go pause just for a while to go, right, before we mirror that success, we need to make sure that we are internally ready for this massive success. So let's pause everything, just like this Dubai chocolate girl business owner has done, to make sure that everything is properly in place for that sudden expansion, so that we keep the integrity of our promise to the people using our product or service, and then the sky's your limit from there. Eight of Wands. They just want you to know that your only direction is upwards, and the speed is on full blast. Something is meant to blow up for you here. So yeah, so don't be afraid to pause. It's like, I'm gonna miss out on something. No, it only has one course, no other courses, and that is to blow up. How? Remember when I told you it's about the how here? How you choose and what you choose to do is what will matter, and how this blow up happens. So yeah, your only direction is onwards and upwards from here. So learn, protect yourself well, understand that you're going to be very blessed, and make sure you're equipped for that quick movement. Whoa. Are you kidding me? It looks like this pile, their personal reading is saying, you feel strong, you feel special, but you might look like an ordinary person now. You are going to have a massive empire very soon. And there's the arm that picked up this idea initially, that's become very powerful now. Okay, so what is your guidance with regards to right now? We know how you're meant to go about this. What is your final word or guidance with regards this amazing reading? Wow. The Hermit. Trust your gut, trust your intuition. You might have a lot of people right now opposing you on your idea, maybe not believing in what you're about to do, because they're all so used to one way of doing something. They might tell you, oh, this doll, everybody's created a doll. But trust your gut, because although they're right about one thing, they're not right about your success, which you're going to do it in a different way. So as a summary, it is saying with the Hermit, trust your gut. You're going to have nearly everyone maybe go against you. This is a time where you need to trust yourself. You're about to move in a different direction than where most people are going or doing. Most people, So this is an important time of your life to really trust yourself. The Death card. This is an interesting Death card. We would see a knight based on this part of the card, but then we have the Death figure. It's almost like in order for something to transform, you must transform first, is the message that I'm seeing. So I don't know what it is that you're doing, but let's say you are going to revolutionize a health product. For example, in this case, your Death card is saying you must transform as a person, become a healthy person, in order to speak about your product or service better. What else is transform here? Maybe you are not, let's say, disciplined. Maybe you're not putting in the effort towards it. In that case, you must transform first in order for your life to transform in this way. So trust your gut, but also there's massive personal transformation here that needs to happen. I'm guessing you already know with the crown on the head here. Like you're aware of what needs to change. Is it discipline? Is it a service or a product that you need to be it first before it becomes you or something? Something like that here. You need to make the necessary change, is what I'm seeing with the Death card. And that change of your whole life begins with you. You must be the best vessel to be able to fully